I just hit live. We are
All right.
live.
We are live. Okay. So once again,
Two.
we forgot to hit the go live button, and we're talking here for the past 8 or 10 minutes. So here we go. All right. So let's repeat some of the comments here. Bugs Life says, "Wake up, Nick. I did not sleep at all, so I am here. I'm alert. But except my morning Zach did not click the live go live button, so we weren't there. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Vortex Airdrop live number 11. That's Zach and Nick here. Happy to see you all. Apologize for the late start. We were talking for 5 minutes almost.
A chai break and
But glad to be on the air now, and glad to see all of you guys here. Let's see. Tartan says Nick's making himself a chai. You are absolutely right. I did make myself a chai, but that was before the delay. But I'll have a sip. Why not? All right. And what do we got here? Let's see. Let's look at some of the early comments. Looking forward to the beta. Except I love that too. Lots of people won. So last night was pretty epic because we did a new spin, and it's called spin and win double. And what it was is, if you minted an NFT, a Vortex NFT, between the end of the last airdrop live and the beginning of this one, then you're in the running for spin the double. And spin the double is, we pick 20 folks and they each get 2 NFTs, which means they now have double sort of streaming revenue. They have double the chance of winning in the airdrop, etc. So I did take that snapshot, and it looks like we have 98 or 95 people here. That's a great number, and I'm really excited, Zach, because for the first time we have crossed the 9,000 mints line. So we had 9186, which is so great because we're close to the 10K, and I can't wait to launch the creator challenge, which is coming up, the $5,000 creator challenge. So Emilio here says, am I on time? I bought like 5 minutes past the time. And Garfield says, I'm sure Nick will honor it. You know what? I got to run this task again, and I got to capture again, and I do all of that. But Emilio, you're going to do that. Meanwhile, Zach is going to find some tunes to play. It's going to take me 1 minute, but I do want to, I mean, since you made the effort to get it in there, I'm gonna go ahead and run this task. There we go. Just ran it, and I'm gonna update the list again. So please, sorry for the wait, everybody, but I just like to make sure that whenever there's an opportunity to support our community, we do that. So
I'm very curious on what this is.
Updated, and yep, we did get one more. So Emilio, I believe you are in. So that's great. All right. So let's start first of all by telling any newcomers a quick overview of what a Vortex is, and then we'll get going. So we recently introduced USDC stablecoin onto Vitruvio blockchain, and in order to celebrate that, we have got like a month-long series of airdrops going on in context with a Vortex project launch. So I'm going to share my screen here and show you. So if you go to launch.honcho.exchange, you're going to see this screen here. So what the Vortex project is it's not just any old NFT. It is actually first and foremost a mechanism by which we can give revenue share to all the holders for the upcoming streaming revenue that's going to happen from Vitruvio. So the project has basically 4 rarities of tokens. They are common, rare, ultra, and epic, and each of them is eligible for 1% of revenue share. So that's the basis. So if you do nothing and don't participate in any other Vortex related thing, by holding the NFT, you have a lifetime revenue stream coming your way. But we are also building out Vortex World. And this is an ecosystem we are building, which we consider the third pillar of Vitruvio. So what does that mean? Well, Vitruvio is basically 3 pillars, all designed around being the blockchain for creators. So the first pillar is artists, visual artists, like painters and graphic artists and and also movie makers and writers, etc. And pillar number two is degens, so PFP projects and things like that. And pillar number three is the gaming community. So Vortex is all about the gaming community, and we've launched this because we want to create a platform where we can have gaming designers, gaming developers, and gamers all get together in a very dynamic kind of environment. So if you want to find out more about Vortex, you can click on project info on this screen here, and it's going to take you to a Git book, and it's going to tell you all about the supply and all of that. And so the key thing that you want to note is that the ability for you to get a higher rarity item decreases over time. So until we hit 25K mints, it's almost like Bitcoin halving or something. You have a higher probability of getting these. So what we're going to do today is fulfill this section of what you see in the docs there, which is daily airdrops. So we started this a week ago, and until the 25th of June, we are doing a daily airdrop. And in that airdrop, what happens is that each of the rarities, common, rare, ultra, and epic, we pick 10 winners, and they each get Vitru. So the common get 100 Vitru each, the rare get 200 Vitru each, and ultra get 300, and epic gets the most, 400. And we've had some amazing winners here. We have a maximum limit of 3 per wallet, so we are enforcing that. And yeah, it's been great to see some of the winners. And what we do in these sessions is kind of go through what Vortex is about. We look at the metrics, etc., but we also do the airdrops. And I think that's what most people are here for. So I think without further ado, let's go ahead and do the first one here. And I'm zooming in a little bit. So we're going to kick things off right away, and with picking 10 common winners out of 5,227 tokens that exist. So what we do is we pick random tokens, and then we look up who's the owner of it, and that the owner then becomes the winner. All right. So good luck to all the common holders. Zach, you got the music queued up?
Yeah, I do. One second.
All right, let's go.
I was very curious on this one, so we're going to start with a track called "Feeding the Ducks."
Oh, all right. Sounds very chill. Here we go. Common winners are in selection mode here. Good luck to everyone. It's going to be 10 of you. It's super chill, man. All right.
Should I pump up the energy
a little bit? For the next one, maybe. For the next one. All right, there we go. We got 10. All right. Now what I'm going to do is I want to track the winners for fulfillment, but I want you to be also able to track it. So we've got a handy dandy spreadsheet here. So that's our Blues Cruise reference. You can go to this spreadsheet here. It is you'll find it at vitru.xyz/vortex-winners. And what I do is I update the winners' addresses right there. So hopefully your address was one of them, and you won. All right. So each of these folks gets 100 Vitru. So I think the music's a bit loud, Zach.
I think so
having
too.
trouble hearing myself speak, but that might be a good thing. I don't know. I'm losing my voice. Anyway, that's the common ones. Let's go ahead and choose the next tier, which is rare. So that's 1,980 rare NFTs out there. So you can see that as we progress through the rarities, that it's decreasing, and that's by design. They are rarer and rarer. All right. So are we going to switch the music for each one? Or are we going to continue?
I can totally re-energize.
Kelly Productions is excited. Kelly Productions won finally.
We're going gangster now.
You've had another win, I think, before, so that's great. If you won, let us know so we can celebrate with you. All right, I like that tune. Okay, so we're gonna select rare, but before that, a sip of chai. Okay, here we go. rare winners coming right up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And that's amazing. Congrats to all you amazing winners. I'm gonna go right back here and put that in there. That's 200 Vitru each. Wow, that is simply amazing. 200 Vitrus. That's a lot. All right. So next up, let me just fix something here. I have a small minor issue. Let me just get that corrected, and then we can continue. Whoops. All right. So we are going to go ahead and pick the ultra winners now. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay. Going back here. Ultra, here we come. Are we ready for this? Granny Artist says, you didn't announce how to get in the pool to win today and I missed out again. No, you did not miss out. You've not missed out at all. That announcement is coming. We have changed the rules a little bit. And so you'll have to wait until a little later where we unlock access for that. So please stay tuned. All right, Ultra winners coming right up. Here we go. Oh, so chill.
Well, this is actually titled Lit. Might get, I think it's gonna build.
Ah, yeah, there you go. It becomes a little
Tropical house.
All right, Ultra winners, congratulations. That is amazing. Here you are. And paste there. And paste in another location. This is great. So Ultra winners are also in. Congratulations if you're one of them. Are there any repeat winners in the audience here? Please speak up if you are. Please review and let us know. This is exciting. Actually, I forgot to update our common winners also. So let me do that real quick. Sorry about that. I'm making sure that I update everything correctly because the other day I almost missed updating one set and I would have had to go back to the stream and watch the video, which I didn't want to do. I wanted to get, okay. All right, we are done. That is Ultra winners done. And now we are gonna go to Epic. Kelly says, oh wow, Atlas, congratulations on that. And DIY Dad says, Nick, check DM on Discord, please. I will, if it's urgent, I'll go check now, but I try and avoid DMs on Discord because there's just too many of them. All right. So Zach, are you picking a new track?
I just did.
All right, great. All right, so here we go. Epic winners. Congratulations on the upcoming 10 Epic winners. Here you go. Good luck to everybody. That is really epic. Woohoo! All right, beautiful. Epic winners. Here we go. Let's get our sheet updated. There we are. Congrats to all 40 winners. That is amazing. I hope you're here and you can tell us a little bit. If you're here, we'd love to celebrate with you. So that's 100 tokens each for the common winners, 200 each for the rare winners, 300 each for the ultra winners, and 400 each for the epic winners. So this is great. So one of the things I've been trying to do is make sure that I double check all these entries, etc. And if they're all good, then you know what I like to do these days is I try and do our airdrops live. So let's see if we can do that. All right. So are you guys ready? We can try that. I think people are excited.
Get excited.
All right. Yeah, there we go. So I did a few. Some more coming up. Let's see what's going on here. Vortex spinners. Give me a second, guys. This is exciting, but I might have. I'll make sure I didn't mess up here. Okay. There we go. Oh, I know what happened. I made a typo. All right, I'm gonna continue the airdrops in a little bit. Let's switch on to our next phase of our airdrop here. We are going to do the spin the wheel. All right. So here's how that works. All right, we've changed the rules a little bit. What we have done is set up a form, and what we need you to do is you go to this address. Not yet. The form is locked right now. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna go and unlock the form. And what we're going to do is we're going to enable about 200, just a little over 200 entries in, and then we are going to shut it off. All right. So this means everyone is on a level playing field and is able to participate. So if you've joined the stream late, that's okay. You still have a chance to get in. So are you ready? All right. We are going to enable the form now. You have to go to withtutor.xyz/airdrop.address. Actually, you know what? 1 second. I just want to double check something, please. I want to make sure that the link has been updated correctly, because I don't want you all to go to the wrong link. So give me 1 moment, please. You know what? I believe it is set up to be yesterday's link. So let me just update that real quick before I have all of you go to the wrong link, and that would be disastrous. So sorry about that, folks. But there wasn't enough time to update it in the time we had. So my bad. Getting there real quick. Meanwhile, Zach is gonna play us some entertaining music.
It was funny, actually. Gus actually said DJ Zach is jamming.
DJ Zach.
Well, that wasn't my DJ name. But yeah, I used to DJ back in the day. It was a lot of fun. It was my.
Right. I've updated the URL. Let's make sure that we go to the right one. We should go to the one that says 13. Yep, we did. All right, cool. Sorry for that brief delay, folks. I just wanted to make sure I had done everything right. Okay, we are now ready to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are active. So go for it. Let's get those addresses coming in. I see them coming in. Zach, I've shared that spreadsheet with you, so you should have access to it.
Yep. I will open it up.
There we go. We are coming in. We are already at 20 entries and going very, very fast. Wow. That's amazing. That is so fast.
I really dig this song.
Almost there. Over 100 here now. Now at 110. Last night it was so fast. It was amazing. All right. 155 entries. Still going. 165. We'll have to weed out some duplicates from here. We are close to 200 at this point here.
Did you? I'm looking at my inbox right now, and I'm only seeing the one from the 11.
And that would be it. Bam. So let me get going again, Zach. So Yeah, I'll get you the link here. Put it in the private chat here, so you have it. Okay, this is great. All right, guys, we have 213 entries. Okay, so what we're gonna do, Zach, is we're gonna break them up in sets of 20. But first, we're gonna sanitize them. So give me a second here. We're doing that. So that is a lot of entries, guys. Okay, so we're gonna remove all the duplicates, and then we're gonna make sure we can break these up into clusters. How many do we have? All right, so that leaves us with 198 unique ones. So great. 198 entries. That's great. So we're gonna break it up into sets of 20 here, and that is it. All right, cool. So Zach is going to help me do that, so we can get going now. We have 20 entries here already, and I'm going to get them.
20 now?
Yeah, we're doing 20 at a time, and let's level set here. So for this phase, we're going to pick 30 winners in total, and there are 200 entries. So dividing we divide them up into sets of 20 and pick 3 from each one. So that will give us 30 total winners. All right. So good luck to first batch. Here we go. And so I'm going to spin this 3 times. So here's spin number 1 coming up. And all right, 587. Congratulations, you have won yourself a Vortex NFT. Number 2 coming up. There we go. And number 3 from this batch coming right up. All right, and that is 3. Congratulations to all of you. I'm going to grab those, and I'm going to update the spreadsheet. So where am I updating this? So it's the same spreadsheet. You want to go to Spin and Win tab, and that's where the current winners are going to be. All right, so we've got 3 there now, and we're going to have 30 total. So I'm going to keep on spinning and moving fast on these. All right, so let's do another batch here. We are ready to go with batch number 2. All right, is everyone ready? I'm sure you are.
Cool.
Spinning, spinning, spinning. All right. That's it. That's spin number 1. Let's go with spin number 2. That's great. Spin number 2 is done. And spin again. Spin number 3. Fantastic. Here we go. All right. Let's get that spreadsheet updated. So I'm going to do it on my other screen so I don't have to keep switching back and forth on this one. All right, that is done. So congratulations to the 6 winners so far. It's time for the next batch. Oh, all right. We got a music change here. Nice.
I like this.
All right. And before I continue, I'm very pleased to report that all 40 airdrop winners, it's been fulfilled. So if you go to Vitru Scope now, which is scope.vitruvio.xyz, you should see a brand spanking new Trooper NFT there. That Trooper NFT has your assigned the victory you won. So the way that's delivered is 10% is vested and unlocked and in your wallet, and the remainder vests over a period of 6 months. So congratulations to all of you. You have a Trooper NFT. All right, so now we are going to pick the next set of winners from here. So there's going to be 3 from this set of 20. So someone in the audience will tell me what are the odds of winning 3 out of 20. I guess
3 out of 20. 15%.
Yeah. All right. Atlas asks, can you have more than one trooper? And yes, you can have as many as you want. So there are some NFTs, core NFTs, that you can have only one of, but the trooper is one that you can have more of. All right. C Popa says, I just won. Yay. Congratulations. You're being asked to mix it up, DJ.
Yeah, Gus is cracking me up.
I think Gus needs to be on these streams. So I think on the next stream, Gus. Whoa, what happened here? We just had. It just reloaded without any warning. So we have picked 2 already. I'll have to go back to the stream and find those. And we were about to pick a 3rd one. So let me do that. I'm not sure what happened there, folks. Sorry about that. So we'll be missing. We'll be missing 2 winners. I will go back in the stream and grab those, and I'll pick one more from this set. So sorry about that. That's the first time it has happened where it just reset like that. So I'm gonna leave 2 slots available and pick one winner here, and I'm gonna fill those 2 slots a little later. All right. So that's the 3rd winner from here. Maybe whoever was in the audience remembers if they won or not. All right, so that's updated. We'll go on to the next batch now. The spontaneous reload is not a fun thing. All right, this batch is coming up now. Here we go. We're gonna pick 3 again and spin away. All right, we picked one. If you notice the wheel spinning and accelerating and decelerating at random speeds, it's because on day 1, when I first started using it, it was predictable, the results. So now I've changed it to be very random. So, all right. Coming up on, so this will be winners 10, 11, and 12. That means there are 8 more winners to go on spin and win. And there we go. And after 25 days of doing this, I feel I'll be well qualified for applying for a job in some game show. You know,
that'd be a fun job to be Wayne Brady and do Deal or No. What is it? Let's make a deal. Is that what
I don't know. I don't watch game shows, man. I guess I watch Jeopardy. That's the only one I would.
R.I.P. Alex Trebek.
Yeah.
Wheel of Fortune. Fun to be on.
So we are on to, what is this? What round is this now?
11. Of winners.
Yeah. So Hamster Nuts says they should not have one. Pick someone else. All right. So we'll pick 4 this time here. Hamster Nuts, I don't see 961 in the. Hamster Nuts, can you clarify if you're talking about spin and win or if you're talking about airdrop here? Okay, all right, let me go ahead and spin here.
You are on group 4 of...
No, number 7 and 8 are not empty. They were picked, but I did not get a chance to copy them. And so what's gonna happen is I'm gonna go back in the stream, listen, and then grab those and put them in. Oh, so Hamster Nuts is saying that he was one of them. So that's fine. We'll pick 4 right now, and we will plug that into the prior slot there. All right. Thank
Four
you.
more groups to go.
Appreciate that.
4.5. We have a group of 10.
Okay. We'll do it on the last one, you're saying, or what?
Oh, I was saying, yeah, the last one we don't have a full 20. It's 10.
Ah, okay. Nick Kalyani's Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Vortex. Yeah. All right. So we picked 4 this time because I want to update. Oh my God. What is that doing that for? That's insane. It just reset again. I've not had that happen yet. And I'm going to need to copy each one. There, let me just check and see if it's in my console. Give me a second here. Sorry about that, folks. I don't know why that happened. Spontaneous reloads preventing this. All right, so that means we have a backlog of. I'm just gonna put. I'll go to the stream and get it. So if I put an X in there, that means I need to go back and get them. From the stream. I apologize for that. It won't take very long, but I'll make sure I do that quickly. All right, so we are down to 15, and I'm gonna grab each result and put it in real time so I don't have that happen to me again. Sorry about that, folks. I don't know why it's spontaneously reloading like that. Crazy. All right, let's go. But luckily, we have YouTube, and we can go back and look. There's an address, and like I said, I'm going to grab it so I don't miss out again. And then the next winner here. There we go. Winner number 2. Congratulations to all of you. If you are here and you're winning, please let us know. Oh, Zane won. So congratulations, Zane. That's great. All right. One more winner from this one. Coming right up. I'm perplexed by why that reload is happening. Nothing's changed in the application. So it's interesting. All right, last one, and that's it for that batch. So we have now 18 winners, of which 5 are unidentified yet, because I haven't logged them yet. So I will be logging them. Let's go on to the next batch now. Now I do want it to reload, and now it's okay. There. All right. So between spins, I wanted to reload, but that reloaded when I was just trying to copy the information. And there's a new winner. All right. That was a slow deceleration, keeping you on the edge. Here we go. And coming up again with the next one. All right. Number 20. Spin number 3. All right, let's say go purple. Go purple. All right, yeah, purple. We have 4 purple slots. Whoa, look at that. Go purple. Amazing.
Call the shot, Kobe.
Nice. Was that the purple you wanted, Garfield? Not sure. All right, great. So we have 21 winners here now. Congratulations to all of you. Let yourselves be known if you're here. This is great. Let's go with the next batch. And oh, Garfield says no, it was a wrong purple. All right, spin again, spin again. Winner 22, winner 22 for the day. And what's it gonna be? Yellow, yellow, yes. All right, let's get that D039. All right, spin again. Maybe blue. Oh, green. All right. All right. Spin, 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 spin. Red, 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 red. It is. All right. Getting good at calling these. All right, that's winner number 24, and that concludes this batch. So that's 8 batches done so far. We got 2 more batches to go. Let's go. Ready? And go spin. And it's green. There we are. And spin again. Oh, Bob Wiley won. Congratulations.
Oh, Bob Wiley won.
And SO is reporting an interesting fact. We are over 3 hours from hitting 4 million blocks. Should be around 9 p.m. UTC. All right, that's amazing. Fantastic. 4 million blocks. That's a lot. SO and team are doing an amazing job with the validators and getting them all set up and running. We have over 300 validators on Vitruvian at this point, which is amazing. Green. All right, so that was the second to last batch, and now we're on to the last batch. So here we go. Let's reload. And here we go. So we got fewer entries here. So well, it's the luck of the draw. So we'll go. Oh, that's spinning a lot faster. That's one. Let's go again. So we still got to do a lot of these spins, folks, for the doubles. So excited about that. I'm glad to be able to award these NFTs, to airdrop these NFTs to you. And now that's a duplicate, so it didn't show up in the list here. So I got to spin again. The X means, Bugs Life is asking what's the X in there. The X just means that I was not able to record the winner before my screen spontaneously reloaded. So I'm going to go back in the stream video, watch it, and get those addresses and put them in there. So that just means pending. So, all right, that concludes our list of winners for today from this airdrop. So congratulations to all of you. All right, so now we're going to switch gears a little bit. And what we're going to do is we are going to go to spin and win double. So if you go to that sheet, same spreadsheet, you can see that there's a list of eligible wallets here, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to first these are already sanitized wallets. So all we're going to do is so let's see, we have 99 minus how many rows? 99 minus 2. So we have 97 of them. So we are just gonna break them up into well, we have to pick 20 winners of it. So we're gonna break it up into 5 sets of 20 each. The last one is gonna have a couple less. So Zach, let's do that on this here. Maybe color code them, because otherwise my list here will also be impacted. So we're gonna do 20 at a time.
Okay.
So I'll go ahead and grab the first 20, and then if you can color highlight the rest of them, that would be amazing. All right, so we are ready to go here and play spin and win double, where each winner gets 2 airdrop Vitruvios. So, but before that, let's first sip of chai.
1 second, Nick. Where do you want me to color code these?
On the tab spin and win double.
Okay. Oh, okay. I'm not.
The eligible wallets, please please highlight them in groups of 20. So I want to take a quick peek at what we got going on here in terms of stats here. So we've got 604 addresses. Let's see if that's changed. 607 addresses, 9,187 Vortex tokens minted. So close to 10,000. Let's try and hit that 10,000 number by tomorrow, folks. I would love to announce the creator challenge tomorrow's download. So that would be amazing. So we are about a little over 800 shy. So let's see if we can make that goal happen. All right, we're gonna go back here and start off our journey with the first batch of 20. So these are folks who minted between the end of last night's airdrop and the beginning of this morning's airdrop. So a double is that's what it's going to be always. It's going to be the end of this airdrop and then the beginning of the next airdrop. If you're minted, then you're in. All right, so doubles, double or nothing.
I can only view only those.
Oh, but it's the same spreadsheet. All right, yeah. Let me.
I just asked for address. Vitruvio.
Give me 1 second, please. I will update that for you. Uh-oh, we had a spontaneous reboot, and I did not even catch that one. I don't know why this thing is rebooting today. So, all right, I'm gonna have to go and do this. I'm gonna have to pick the first one from the stream. Man, I'm gonna be watching this whole stream. So that's okay. So we are picking 5 from each one. So now I'm gonna pick the remaining 4, and I'm gonna be very quick at copying these. Oh, we're supposed to pick 4 from each one. Did I say 5? Yeah, 4. Sorry about that. So that's our first winner of the double. Sorry, our second winner of the double. I don't know who the first winner was. I'm so sorry about that. But I will look it up later and get back to you. So yeah, we're going to do 5 batches of 20 each, and each one we're going to pick 4, and that gives us our 20.
So we did the first 20.
All right, there we go. Congratulations. And then
it's 20 for you right now.
Don't do the whole row. Don't do the whole row. Okay.
Oh, what do you want me to highlight?
Just that column, please.
Okay.
And boom, there we go. Okay, so we've whoops. Oh, I got that. I copied it. So that's good. But if I wanted paste there, what is going on here? So we're having all kinds of problems here today. Don't know why. All right.
So your
So
next for 20.
I'm gonna have to go back and get the first 20. So I have to pick one more address from that. My browser is going nuts today. Probably because I got some code running, and that is a memory leak. That would be my guess, which happens frequently when you're doing development.
Or you have too many Chrome tabs open.
I actually closed a few. There were like a few thousand open. I closed quite a bunch. So
just a RAM size.
All right. So this is winner number 4 from batch number 1, and it is unique. So that's great. I have to just be quick and copy them to make sure I don't lose them. Wait, did we already get that? Yes. Okay. So, all right. So let's go to the next batch now. I think I might have picked one extra this here, so we might end up having to do 21 today. That's okay. My mistake is someone's benefit. So, all right. So Victor has a question here. Let's answer that question here. Just wondering if you get more into how the revenue works with Vortex NFTs. Does the revenue share increase with the number of NFTs, or just based on rarity? Great question, Victor. So basically, we have a fixed supply of 100,000 Vitruvio NFTs, and they're essentially broken up in this configuration here: common 50,000, rare 30,000, ultra 15,000, and epic 5,000. So what happens is, as more and more are minted, the amount of revenue that is shared between each rarity level is constant. And so as more are minted in that particular rarity trait, the per share goes down. So that's basically how it works. But each one is eligible for 1% of the revenue share. So you can see how the math works out. Like if there are more rares, then it means that there's fewer for everyone. So we don't know exactly what the distribution will be, but it will be in these limits, right? So the maximum, so having an epic is the best scenario because it's 1% shared among 5,000 versus common is 1% shared among 50,000. So that's how that works. All right, so let's go back to spinning here, and we are ready to go. So I'm going to pick 4 winners here from this batch, and maybe the folks that are in this here may not necessarily be on the live stream because they just happen to mint. In fact, they might not even know that they're eligible for this. So that's going to be pretty exciting when they find out they've been airdropped an NFT. All right, that's 1. And red, yes, 2. Hello, red. And 3 coming up. If you want to mint, you can do so in about, as soon as this live ends, as the spinning ends, that's the time when you can start minting again, and it counts for the next airdrop. All right, so that's 3 down, 1 more to go. And like I said, I picked 1 extra one the last round, so we are going to end up with 21 winners today, not 20. So that's good. All right, that concludes batch number 2. Congrats to all the winners, whether you're here or not. Maybe you'll just discover this later in the feed, in your feed, and find out all about it. All right. Here we are again with batch number 3, 4 more to be picked up. Each of these get 2 Vortex NFTs. So congratulations to all of you. And that's yellow. Let's spin again. All right. And one more. Here we go. All right. And again, last one. So Rickness asks, did I read correctly that we can test land claims after today's live? Yes, it was supposed to be immediately after, but I was trying to deploy just before this session, and I didn't finish deploying. So what I'm going to do is, after this session wraps up, I'm going to take a little bit of time, finish my deployment, etc., and I'll announce in the Discord, and we'll do another live, and I'll go through that exercise. So yes, today and after today's live, but not immediately after. I intended in a little bit, and I'm going to show you what's going on there. Though it's very, very exciting. All right, so let's see here. We got how many batches done? Is this our last batch now? No, it's a second to last batch, right, Zach? Yes. So we're going to second to last batch now. So stay tuned. I'm going to show you how we are going to do the claiming, etc. I've created a great little simulator for you to work through that, and I'm going to go through that. But yeah, I'm seeing double at this point because just been coding all night. Okay. And purple. Oh, red it is. All right. Red wine. All right. And one more spin for a double. Writing this simulator was actually a lot of fun because you have to get into some really abstract concepts, and I enjoy working with that kind of code versus just creating user interfaces and things like that. So and creating an algorithm, an interesting algorithm. I love that. I love creating interesting algorithms. And green, oh, blue. So one thing I did realize is that there is going to be essentially a random way to go ahead and pick plots, and it will work just fine. But there's also a strategic approach to it. But we don't know until the game is played for a while and we've measured scores, etc., which approach is better, whether you go random or you go strategically. We'll find out. All right. So that's 17 down minus 1 that we have to go back to the stream and look up. And this is our last batch. We're going to pick 4, and that will make us 21 double winners for today. And here we go. Last up, spin 4. And it is red. Oops. So one of the things that we've been talking about is introducing a name service on Vitruvio. So you're familiar with ENS, where you can create a name on ETH, etc. So we're going to do something similar on on Vitruvio. Of course, the challenge is that most wallets right now, regardless of which network you select, only support ENS names. So if we come up with VNS, Vitruvio name service, we have to come up with an alternate and clever way to use it, which we will do. But I'm keen on that because all our creators have a smart contract, a vault associated with their address, and it would be good if they could refer to it by name.
It would be very nice to get away from the hexadecimals and all of that stuff and get into the real world of names.
All right, and that is our last winner for today. So that's 21 winners picked. Congratulations to all of you. The spreadsheet needs to be updated for 4 or 5 winners. I'll go back on the stream and look at the ones I missed and make sure that they get put in there and then do the fulfillment of it. So congratulations. Our next airdrop is at 10 p.m. Pacific time tomorrow, Friday. So that would be actually Saturday AM, 5 a.m. UTC time. So we are really excited to do these airdrops, and congrats to all the winners. All right, so let's shift gears a little bit now and talk about the land claim process. So land claim is essentially using your Vortex NFTs that you're holding in order to claim land. But before the question scrolls away, let me just address one question I'm seeing in the audience. So Alex says he's seeing an error in scope when he's seeing Vitru Suite NFTs. We are aware of that. That's because there's a number of artworks that have been blocked and scope has not been updated to handle that yet. That's on my to-do. I will try and get that done today, and that error will then go away. All right, so let's look at land claims. So the idea behind land claims is to essentially pick a spot in a Vortex world and choose what kind of terrain it's going to be. And there are some rules around it. You gotta maintain continuity of terrain. You gotta try and not pick terrain next to someone else, and so on and so forth. So all of those rules are in here. So if you go to if you go to the launch.honcho.exchange and click on project info, and then it's going to take you to the main project page, but below that is land claims, and that's where all that information is. So what I want to do now is I want to show you the simulator. And as I just mentioned, I ran out of time deploying it just before we got here, so I need to work on it probably, I would say an hour, but to be safe, I would say a couple of hours. So I'm gonna get back on this stream here in 2 hours. In 2 hours, and we'll do the test again. So, but right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what we've got going. So this is a simulator. Forgive the UI. I'm focusing more on being able to deliver the functionality right now. We'll make the UI all pretty later. So the way this works is it's actually very simple and intuitive, I hope. Is Vortex world is divided into quadrants. So the first thing you do is you would pick a quadrant: northwest, northeast, southeast, southwest. So let's pick northwest, and then from northwest you would pick a region. And what you do is it's prefixed with the quadrant for you. So you would pick the region. If you recollect, it's a grid-based layout. Sorry, my letters are wrong here. The northwest and northeast need to be on top, but the letters run east-west, west-east, and the numbers run south-north, north-south. All right. So that's how that grid is shaped. You'll notice that the center grid, A1, basically B2 on each side, is bounded and called headquarters. So that is off limits. So we're going to use that for building Vortex properties and those kind of things. So when you go into this drop down, you're not going to see those regions there. So then what the simulator does is effectively allow you to simulate what other players might have done before you, right? So let's say that I pick you pick how much usage of it you want. So this is what I was talking about with algorithms. I don't think my algorithm is quite perfect yet because it does fragment occasionally, but even then it's good for randomization. So you pick that, and you can see now that there are some plots that got colored. So these are different terrains, and I'm gonna make sure to display a terrain grid here in the main production app. But until that happens, you can go and look here, and there's a reference. It tells you what it is. So I will be showing those labels in there, so you don't even have to do that. So then it's a matter of you being able to pick your terrain and update your score. And so those are the two things that I was working on before I ran out of time. I will finish those. Let me show you how that works. So we are on testnet, so we don't have any tokens here. So what happens is you get to choose how many tokens you want. And so let's say I choose 20. And now what I have in my tokens list is 20 tokens randomly distributed. So I have epics, rares, commons, etc. And you can choose any number of tokens you want, and it will update it. So if you want only 10, I can do that. And you can see that it randomly distributes them. So it's a way for you to kind of play around with different sets of tokens, and you can choose a lot more. It's perfectly okay. And so then it's a matter of putting down your terrains on the grid, and the most important thing here is the point value. And currently that's not displaying. I'm going to show you how you would do it though. So what you would essentially do is go and click on any area, and when you click, it cycles through the terrains that are available to you. So in that manner, you can pick and compose your terrain map. And there's a little panel here. For some reason, it is not showing. That is showing your scores of that. But I will make sure that by the time we go live here in the next couple hours, as I said, that will be updated. So this is basically what you do. You are building up a terrain here, and by looking at the scores, you can determine if it's a good placement or if it's perhaps not the best placement. And you can do several what ifs and continue to try different scenarios. And you can choose a different token, and based upon that, it will change the rarity and the terrain, etc. So as I said, sorry, I need a couple more hours, and then this will be deployed, and you can play with it and let me know your feedback. And then what I'll be doing the rest of the day is polishing this up and putting it on Vortex World, which is actually where this is going to reside. And tomorrow during download, we're going to do this live. So Rickness asks, how do we know which biomes are synergistic? So it's not so much synergy that we have built in here. It's really about continuity. So the rules are pretty straightforward. The rules are that if you choose a terrain, I like the word biome actually. I was saying terrain, but because it's a virtual world and you can do crazy things, right? But what we want to do is make sure that we don't have some crazy patterns. So if you pick a terrain next to another terrain, and again, no correlation, no context between like desert and ocean or things like that. You could have a tundra next to desert also. That's the cool thing about a virtual world. You can do crazy things like that. But what the game, the scoring mechanism is designed so that if you pick a terrain similar to one you have and put it down, then it's a positive and you get plus points. If you put a terrain similar to what someone else has put down, then it is a negative because you've essentially broken up that continuity. And if you switch terrains completely, then it's called a terrain transition, and it's a larger negative score. That's it. Other than that, you can have some fun and do what you want, because ultimately what we want is yes, it reflects reality a little bit, but it's virtual. We got to have some fun. It's a game. We don't want to do exactly how the real world works. So there's a ton of questions coming in, so let's see. So Gus says, I'm sorry, how do you get to that land area that is being shown? In 2 hours, I'm going to deploy it to vortexworld.xyz, and you'll be able to get to it. You can't get to it yet. It is only on my computer. So let's see the next question here. All plot areas are next to each other, 100x. On these connections, are the same countings happening, or are they solitary? Right. So the rule is that in a brand new region where there's nothing there, you can place your terrain, or biome, I like that, your terrain anywhere you wish. But after that, you are required to place it next to an existing one. So there's a good chance that you will take a small hit on the first one you put down, but after that it will be okay. So yeah, what we would then have is contiguous plots within a region. The white ones being unoccupied, and the colored ones being occupied. Jason asked, when we choose a plot from a region, do we need to start from left to right? Example, plot 1 to 10 onwards. No, you can go anywhere you want. It does not matter at all. You can, when it's empty, you can start wherever you want. If there's already one there, then you have to go adjacent to it. So the terms that are used in the documentation are orthogonally adjacent. Orthogonally adjacent means north, east, south, and west, and then there's diagonally adjacent, which is the four corners there. So that's it. So Vijay says, if someone creates an ocean and I also create ocean next to that, what should happen to the PVI value? So that's a good question. Let's go look at it. So actually, you know what? Let me get to the score part here. There's the scoring here. Where is it? Sorry. Here we go. Point value index. So if the plot's terrain is the same as orthogonally or diagonally adjacent plots, then you add 1/10 of the point value of each plot owned by the same player, but you subtract 1/5 of the point value of each plot owned by another player. So in this case, Vijay, what you would have is 1/5 of the value of that ocean would be subtracted from your PVI. So that's and again, today it's about playing a little bit, and maybe we end up adjusting the scoring a little bit if we find out that it isn't working very well. But that is the scoring for right now. So there is an urgent plea for me to check DMs in Discord. So let me just go do that and see what's going on. I'm not seeing a message yet, but I'll go look for it. Emilio says, man, this is confusing. We need a good demo. Yes. So that is exactly what I'm working on. And give me a couple hours. We'll be online and you can do the demo. But it is pretty straightforward. What you want to do is you want to maximize your PVI score, and you'll be able to choose your tokens and do that. And we'll get to it. So what would be a good PVI value? Can we jump from region to region? Yes, you can jump from region to region. That's not a problem at all. If you want to have some presence in all the regions, that's fine. You probably don't want to spread yourself too thin, right? You don't want to have like one in every region or whatever. You want to have some presence to build upon, etc. Because remember, these are the foundational. So think of it just like real estate, right? Do you want to own, like, I don't know, 10 islands in different oceans around the world? That is not too beneficial. Or do you want to own a contiguous set, in maybe 2 or 3 different locations? So again, folks, it's a virtual world, so have some fun. And of course, you will be able to trade later. So if you end up with something that you don't like, you can always swap out with someone else in a marketplace. How do we know if someone has taken some plots? So they'll already be occupied and you will not be able to select them. In real time, they will be grayed out. So we're going to give everyone 5 minutes to make their decision on 10 plots. And after that, it's just like airline seat reservation, right? You get a certain amount of time to finish it, and if you don't finish it in that time, then it reverts back. So, but if it's white, it's available for you, and the UI won't let you select if someone else has blocked it, or it's already or it's in process. So DIY dad says, so for example, you have 3 epics, 3 ultras, 3 res, etc. Will you be taking a hit on points regardless, since you cannot have the same terrain on an epic as you can on an ultra? That's correct. Yeah. So you will be, but the thing is, that's where you would want to go. This is where the advantage of starting early comes, because you can just go to an empty region and start putting one down, and then you don't take a hit because you're the first one there. Or if you put one adjacent to someone else with the same terrain, you take a small hit, but the bigger hit is if you switch terrains, right? So you don't want to switch terrains too much. So it's best if you find someone with a similar terrain and put next to it, because then you take a very small hit. Can we put a legend on the side to show what each color means? Yes, I will do that. That's a good suggestion. We'll do that. Is this a project that's getting built on Vitruvio? J Rock also, do you need boosters to rebase, or boosters just make you rebase more? Okay, so this is a project that's being built on Vitruvio. It is an important project for us because it is how we are going to bring gamers onto the platform. Rickness says, I'm debating just making a pixel art image and not caring about my score, but the gamer side of me wants to min-max to win. That's entirely your choice. And there is, there's going to be ample real estate available, so you could wait for a little bit and make a decision then. All right. Once you release the test game, how much time do we have to play around with it? Well, the intent was to kind of do the production land claims tomorrow, but let's play it by ear. I want to hear the feedback of what people are saying, etc. Because remember, we are building this in the open. We are building this with the community, with feedback. So that's why you're seeing raw things here. You're not seeing finished output all ready to go, and here we go with marketing jargon, etc. We are interested in feedback. So if I'm gonna keep an eye on things, and if the feedback is like, okay, we need to retool XYZ, depending on how much time it takes to retool it, we may push back the land claim tomorrow then. But the goal is to get this get some feedback from you today, and it's our first step. It's fairly simple, but there is some complexities to it with the multi-user, etc. So we'll do it and see how it goes. If you claim land with your NFTs, do you lose them, and does it impact the revenue share? No. So your NFT, as long as it's in your wallet, is yours. If you choose to transfer it to someone or sell it or something, then it's obviously gone. You can choose not to do anything with Vortex World. You can choose to just hold on to that NFT, and you got your revenue share. If you participate in Vortex World, it's mostly a build and buy experience. So you're trading and things like that. But there's also a battle mode. And if you decide to go into battle mode, there would be a scenario where you might lose. And in that case, your NFT would be transferred to someone else. So if you don't want to risk losing your NFTs, then you wouldn't want to go into battle. But then there are some people who have lots of these NFTs, and they're like, the battling is fun in the game, and they want to do that. And it's high stakes. It's almost, it is very high stakes, because you're losing potential future revenue if you lose your NFT. But if you don't like that, don't do that. Vijay says, the mismatch subtraction value going to be reduced one time only, or is that going to affect all the future earning points too? Yeah. So once you've laid down your NFT and picked up a plot for it and a terrain for it, the PVI score is calculated, and that's it. It's not going to change again. So the score is dynamic for the person placing the NFT down. And so, but for ones that are already placed, score is done. It's fixed. Rickness says, I always like strategy style land games, so I'm excited about this. And one of the things that I'm excited about is the opportunity for us in the community who are gamers to come together and kind of build this out a little bit. Like we'll have the foundation, but a lot of the decisions around the gameplay, etc., are yet to be made and I'd like to do it with a team. So we'll put together a crack team of gamers and game designers and game developers and build this along. What we want to do is kind of get this foundation thing going, because as you notice right now, the terrain is fairly boring, right? It's just flat colored. But what we want to do right away is introduce in Vitru Suite a new license type called a Vortex terrain license. And we want to have the artists among us to be able to create beautiful terrain artworks and license them out. And each of you as an NFT holder, each of you gets a collector credit worth $10. So it costs you nothing, but you can go buy a terrain artwork from one of the artists and apply it. The artist makes some money, and you get we essentially have a world which is beautiful and colorful, and where the terrain is not all the same bitmap again and again. It's unique artworks unto itself. So excited about that. How do you know if you're going to battle? That it's too early for those kind of questions. We haven't even thought about any of that. That's the vision for the game, and the implementation of it are kind of, as I said, happening in real time. So our goal is over the next 2 weeks, we start fleshing out a lot of the features, etc. But it's a journey. It is not snap and you're done. We're not producing a ready to go game here. So Vortex World, the revenue share, that's done part, it's there. But the game, we're building it as we go, and we invite game developers, etc., to come here. What we offer is essentially an audience. So up to 100,000 NFT holders are participating in Vortex World. So if you build your game or your app in here, then you have that audience, and that's the intent of it. Is Vortex World the official name? I think someone mentioned the name was already taken, asking because of promoting game. Yeah, so we have vortexworld.xyz, and that's the official domain of it. So that'll be okay. When I claim land, would I have a chance to lose revenue share for picking the wrong plot, or is the points given extra rev share? Nothing in Vortex World impacts your revenue share. Zero, as absolutely nothing. So you can do whatever you want, short of transferring your NFT. If you transfer your NFT, of course you lose it. But Vortex World is gaming, entertainment, all a plus, a bonus in addition to rev share. Nick, is there a cool marketing initiative to get more developers to build games on Vitruvio similar to the Artist 5K contest? A contest for best game built on Vitruvio that uses a unique rebase? Yes, we want to do all those things. And I think the time to do all of those things is once our Wrap Vitru is liquid. So we have currency to be able to give prizes and things like that. So being a little careful to have contests with prizes, etc., until Vitru is liquid, which we are imminent on. So it should be good. It should be good. All right, so I'm gonna go off to work. Actually, I've spent a half hour talking now, so it's gonna be I need at least 2 hours to get this done. So I'm gonna work on it, and I'm gonna ping you on Discord once it's there, and whoever's awake can hop on, and whoever is not can test it later. And I want to get your feedback. And just remember, just be kind. We're building this in public, so there's going to be problems, there's going to be errors, etc. But that's because it's beta. We are working with raw software, and it is not production grade. It is not. It is there for you to play with it and give feedback, so we can build a good product. Right. So keep that in mind, please, and be gentle with your feedback. So congrats again to all the winners. We've finished the airdrops for the Vitru. The Vortex NFTs are pending. I will go look at the feed and fill in the blanks on the missing ones, and then do that remaining airdrop today. You are going to have the airdrop done before we do any land claim live launch, so that you can participate also in that. But thanks, everyone. Really appreciate your time and you attending. And hopefully in the next couple of hours, we can talk to each other again, and I can have this deployed, and we can actually play with the simulator a little bit and see what comes out of it. So appreciate it very much. Thank you, and talk soon.
Absolutely.